Hey y'all. So it has been a hot minute since I have done a long form video. I've been doing a bunch of shorts on YouTube and I haven't been doing very many long form videos, but I am heading out to my garden and I thought we would do a little garden tour. And my thoughts were maybe to pick some tomatoes as we go because it kind of cooled off just a little bit. I'm hoping that we don't have a rainstorm, but it's looking a little cloudy off to the west. So we'll see if I can do this in between some showers, because we definitely had a shower earlier and things are just a little bit wet out here, but not bad. So we are going to head into the garden and take a peek and see what my July garden is looking like in Zone 7A. So I just heard it thunder, so we're gonna see how long that we can do this, but hopefully we can get a little tour in before the rain really hits. And we'll see if I get any tomatoes picked, but I have a few over there that need to be picked. So we'll start off with this side of the garden, the old garden. Yeah, I'm hearing the thunder. We'll see how far we go. So in this bed here, we had broccoli in that bed, and when those got pulled out, I ended up planting some green beans in here for my sister. And so these beans have come up pretty good and we've got blooms on them, so we'll be having green beans for picking probably in the next month or so. So these two beds are doing pretty good. I still have a few onions that I'm growing around the edges. I am just kind of letting the onions go, see how big they're going to get. The ones out here aren't getting super big. I have a few in my green stalks that are doing decently actually. They haven't fallen over completely yet, so I'm just letting them go a little while longer, and we will see about what kind of an onion harvest that we get this year. So while I'm up here, I think we'll just stop and kind of talk about some of the herbs and flowers. This flower here, these two flowers, they were dahlias that I had got from an Amish greenhouse, and they are not looking so hot. So some of these just need to be plucked off, I know, so I think I'll do that because that'll help it look a little prettier. But the one in this other container, I have learned a lesson. So I will never buy self-watering containers to keep outside because these end up getting full of rain, and that's what happened. This one got overwatered. I do think that some of it is starting to come back right here, so I'm letting it go. But these flowers have been a little bit more testy than I like, and I think it's these containers. They haven't been exactly maintenance free, let's put it that way. But more herbs, my basil, I just ended up letting it kind of go to flower and seed because I picked some, I harvested some, I dried some, and then it got hot and I haven't had time to stay on it, honestly. And so I thought, well, I am just gonna let it go to seed and let it attract in the pollinators. And speaking of pollinators, we got ourselves a little bee right up there on the zinnias. So that's cool. I got some kind of a little worm right over there on that zinnia. We're gonna have to pick him off because we don't want no worms. No worms in the garden. Worms are not good. But my zinnia bed is doing great. I have absolutely loved having my zinnias. I have some back here and some in front of my house, and I absolutely am loving them. They are so pretty. Some of them are just absolutely gorgeous. And what I love about zinnias is they are like all so unique. Look how big that one was, like almost as big as my hand. And they're all different colors. These are a candy cane zinnia, I believe is what they're called. But just so pretty, so fun. I definitely have enjoyed having the zinnias around. Absolutely. So they are just so colorful. But I wanted to grow these to attract the pollinators, and I think it's working because I definitely have seen bees out here. So that makes me happy. This is my holy basil, and I've harvested from it. I probably could harvest again and dry some more. That's probably what I need to do, is just cut it back and do that because it looks pretty good, and I probably need to harvest before the summer heat just, you know, really does its thing. I got a little bit of parsley over there. I harvested some of that, and then the swallowtail butterfly caterpillars were there, and I left it alone, and then now I don't really see them, so they may have moved on, but I kind of had left that for the caterpillars. My marigolds are just doing their thing. Marigolds are great. They are maintenance free, and I love maintenance free. I'm all about it. Update on these herbs. Again, things have gone to flower this year. I've just had a struggle keeping up with everything. But this is catnip, lemon balm, oregano. No, not oregano, sorry, mint. This is spearmint. That's oregano. And then this is sage. I need to get sage planted, or not planted, but picked again. It has definitely, I could get more sage and dry some of that. And then this was catnip. The catnip, not catnip. Sorry, I'm really kind of messed up today, guys. This was not catnip. This was lemon balm. No, oh my word. Words are difficult today. Chamomile. Chamomile. This is chamomile, y'all. I'll get it straight eventually. But my chamomile, it's kind of gone to the end of its cycle. And I harvested a bunch of flowers, and I have some that I have drying right now. So we're doing all right. Then we got tomatoes. We'll kind of do a little update on the tomatoes, and then we'll go to the other side of the garden. Oh, there's a nice breeze out here right now. I really feel like I'm probably gonna get rained out, because look at I don't know if you can see all that off to the west, but that's where the wind is coming from. So we're gonna see how long I make it out here. But we got Romas. I've struggled a lot with tomatoes this year because I had blossom end rot, but other than having a stink bug on it, these are doing okay. We'll knock him off to the ground. Not a big fan. We'll say goodbye to you. But yeah, see, I've had a lot of trouble with the end rot, and that one has got it on there. So yeah, let me go put these down. I don't think I'm gonna get much tomato harvesting done with this thunder that I'm hearing, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I can at least get my garden tour done while it's nice outside. But we got Romas here. This is Amish paste, and they are doing okay. I've got one in there that's doing pretty good, and then right in there, I could probably pick that one, but I have left it for a few days. And then there's another Amish paste that's ready to go. This is a Tiffin Mennonite, which is a slicer style tomato. And I think I definitely have some in there that I could harvest that are more red. This one also was a Tiffin Mennonite, and it got some kind of a blight, as you can tell. And I just kind of left it there because I had some of my cherries intertwined amongst it. And so I thought, well, I will just leave it there and see what happens. But my tomatoes this year have kind of struggled. My cherries have done really, really great. I am having to move my zinnias back. Oh, that's a pretty red one. Yeah, those are so pretty. I wonder where that worm went. I don't know. There's the Japanese beetles. I'm not a big fan of those. I've already gotten rid of one of those. Now, which flower was it that had the worm? Because I sure did see him. And now I don't, but I see his remains. So there definitely is a worm somewhere in here that I'd like to find. And I saw him. I saw him on... Oh, sorry, I just broke your neck. Kind of getting sidetracked. But I was trying to push them up and out of the way so I can come on through. I need to try to get these tied back a little better. That's a pretty one right there. I love these ones that are all double petaled. Oh, and there is light pink and pretty. Got a butterfly down there that's enjoying this one. He's enjoying that one. That red one's pretty as well. But my cherry tomatoes, they have done pretty well, and I harvested a bunch. I've given away a bunch, and I have more that I could pick already, and I need to pick them. So my tomatillos, that's the next thing. I don't know, I thought I was gonna have a great tomatillo harvest, and then it got super hot, and as you can tell, the tomatillos started falling off of the vine. I do have, like this one here, I can feel it, so it's actually in there. And that one there. So I have a few that are actually doing okay, but I thought I was gonna have so many tomatillos and that I was gonna be able to make tomatillo salsa. If I would had all the ones that have fallen on the ground and have not stayed up on the vine, maybe. But it is starting to put out some more blooms, so it is possible that maybe another flush will come on. This is my first year to grow tomatillos, so this is all an adventure for me. While we're back here in the corner of the jungle, this is my cantaloupe patch. So I've got cantaloupe tied up here with some hose, trying to keep it from, well, there's a baby one there. And another baby one, maybe. I might get some more. But let's see, I have one down on the ground down in there. If you can see it, there's actually a couple down in there. But I think I have around 8 cantaloupe. There's one more that I need to get trellised up right in here. I need to make sure that he's got enough support, but there is that one there. But let's see, I've got another little potential baby there. And I thought there was a couple potential babies, but I'm not sure. There's some flowers. There may be some more. So we'll see if I get any more cantaloupe or not. But you know, honestly, if I get 8, that's pretty good. Oh, here's a little snail friend. I have never seen a snail in my garden, but there you go. You just never know what critters are going to be hiding amongst the leaves and the flowers. But that is my cantaloupe patch. And then this is this side of the zinnias. I have like the netting for them, but they need something taller. So I need to get taller stakes. So that is something that I've learned. And then that way I can actually maybe put some rope around them. So next year, maybe I'll have taller stakes. We'll see. These 2 beds here, I had my potatoes in, and my potatoes did great this year. But we have finally got some green beans that are popping up. We planted them out not even a week ago, and I planted this bed and this bed here, both for my sister. This bed has got more of the green beans popping up, but looks like they're doing good. And then I got more Roma tomatoes, and then some of these are Saucy Lady. The Saucy Ladies was a new variety for me this year, and I don't know that I will grow Saucy Lady again. We'll see, but they seem to have gotten blight really bad, as you can tell. They got spots all over the leaves, all over the plants. I don't know, these Romas, see that was a butterfly, I think. Here is what I've been dealing with all season long, is the end rot. And I have sprayed with the calcium rot stop, and so I just throw them over the fence, and the deer will get to them. I have a little deer that comes around and eats on my garden. Well, around my garden. I shouldn't say on my garden, because it doesn't eat on my garden, because I don't let it, because I have a fence. Now I had seen over here here it is right here. Another one that was rotting out. I try to just go ahead and pick them when I see them rather than letting them grow, because they end up rotting and they don't turn out good. So it is okay for me to go ahead and just pick them. There's a red one down in here. I think I'll go ahead and pick that one. And that one is all right. She's small, but she's okay. So let's see, gonna get some more ripe ones in here, but see, these are these Saucy Ladies, and they just have really a lot of blight. I mean, my Romas had blight too this year, but it was just a weird year for tomatoes. We had a lot of rain initially, and then Yeah, so I don't even keep them. They rot out because by the time they fully ripen, they just end up rotting out. And so it's just not been worth it. But more tomatoes, more tomatoes. So it's a good thing that I had an overabundance of tomatoes planted, because my sister was wanting to make spaghetti sauce, and so I've been able to get a few. I've been able to get some for her, and I gave her some of my leftovers from last year, and my last year they just did great. So I am happy that I have a bunch of stuff canned up, because tomatoes this year were kind of hit and miss. So this is my trellis system, and it is doing pretty good. I had to keep coming along and kind of retraining stuff back up into the trellis. Let's see, I'll try to get that one to maybe go up that way. And some of them I can't, but this is a cucumber right here. So I got, on either side, I kind of got pairs. So I got the same cucumber there and there, the same cucumber in the middle, and then my butternut squash on the end. So this cucumber here is called a Poinsett 76, and that's the same as the one across. And then this one here was some kind of a hybrid cucumber. I can't remember the exact name, and I don't see the tag in there still. It might be in the other one. But let's see, I was looking to see if I could see any little cucumbers I can show you guys. I saw some the other day. Oh, here we go. There's a little cucumber right there. They're super tiny. We'll see if they make, I know cucumbers don't really love the heat, and it's July, so you know, we'll get what we can get. This is my butternut squash. I'm not sure what happened to the end on this one here, but it kind of died off, so I'm just going to pull it. But I don't see any over here. Oh, maybe on the other side. Oh yeah, here's one. There's a super tiny little butternut squash. I have a bigger one that I can show you on the other side, so we'll go around and we'll take a peek at it. It is right in here. So that is my biggest butternut squash that I have. I don't know if it was pollinated or not, so I may or may not get that one to turn into a squash. We shall see. But I need to water everything. I try to water and keep up with it, but they don't like these grow bags really well. So, and the long-term plan isn't to continue to grow things in grow bags on the trellis, but I just did it this year just to get something growing and to plant up my trellis. But normally I will not have the grow bags. I'm actually going to get some beds planted in here, or put in here, not really planted, but put in here. So this is a zucchini plant. I see a little zucchini down in there. The little yellow one is dying out, but that other green one may turn into a zucchini. I got a couple, so we'll see. The plant overall doesn't look real great. Same way with this one. And I don't think there's one little one that is died out, and I don't think that any of the rest of these are gonna turn into anything. So this one here, I had trouble with squash bugs in it, and I killed a bunch of them, and I don't know if the squash bugs have just kind of got these zucchini plants, but they're not doing too well. Then this is a yellow squash, and it kind of grew all out of the actual planter there. So, I think I actually have a yellow squash over here that is gonna survive. Yeah. So we'll let that one get just a little bit bigger, but that one there was pollinated because it is not dying up and rotten. So that one will survive. I don't know, there's another little one back in there in the backside. It may or may not. But these here, oh yeah, I can see the squash bug eggs are right here. So we are just gonna if I can take it, I'm gonna take it. But that's what's happening, is the squash bugs are doing their thing. So that's sad, but I'm gonna take this bloom because it's got squash bug eggs all over it, and those will all turn into squash bugs. Oh yeah, here's more. So I am going to go get my, this is why I don't really like to grow squash. I have just about decided that it's not worth it because I don't like to spray chemicals on my plants, and there's no real good spray that I know of yet that kills the squash bug and then the squash bug eggs. So yeah, so I struggle a lot with squash, and I think that's what's happened to those two, is the squash bugs have got them, and that's why they're turning yellow. But I am going to try to rescue this one a little bit if I can. We're gonna dispose of that, and then I'm going to I'm going to butane light those. So we'll see if I can do this on camera or not, so y'all can see the whole process. But I have my little lighter in here, but what it does is it basically just heats them up and pops them. Hear that popping? It does kind of damage your plant. I haven't figured out how not to do that. But it also keeps the squash bug. So now I'm like, well, while I'm here, yep, here's more. So there we go. I guess I'm gonna have to do a little bit of squash bug hunting. So, all right, I took care of the squash bugs, eggs anyway. And all I saw was just 2. I went ahead and looked at all the plants just to make sure. I didn't see any more, but you know, they can just show up overnight. So let's see. I showed you the cucumbers. So these are the cucumbers on this side. Here's a little bit bigger one right down in there that you can see. And more cucumbers. So yeah, hybrid slicing cucumber. That's just what I wrote on there. So I'm not sure exactly what if these were Johnny's. I cannot remember, but anyway, so we're just trying to get these suckers to train up the trellis, and they're doing a pretty good job. And then these are the butternut squash again, and I already showed you this guy from the other side, so we'll see. He may or may not have gotten pollinated because I don't really see other flowers, so it is questionable if he actually got pollinated. So I don't know. You kind of need the male flowers to open up and bloom before the female flowers. But here's a couple little ones, little baby females. I think I'll just stick them right there. There's another little baby female. So if it would, some of these male flowers would open up, then maybe we could get some pollination going on. So let's see, where else? More tomatoes. This is my whole row of tomatoes up here. And I think I'm gonna finish the garden tour and then pick some more tomatoes. We've got this plant here is doing pretty good, and it's putting on some more blooms and putting on some more tomatoes. So maybe those will do all right and not have the end rot. This one here's putting on some blooms too. And then we have calendula. It is kind of, I haven't done a very good job. This one here I was letting go to seed, and as you can tell I did. I need to go back and just like cut it back, and then it probably would come back and grow more. But these are calendula. I did dry a few flowers of calendula. And then my sister gave me these. These are salvia, a purple variety and a red variety. And then she also gave me this plant here. This is bee balm. And it's got one little flower on it. And then she gave me this sweet mint plant. And I haven't harvested any of it, but I need to. And that way I can have some mint leaves. And then we got more tomatoes and marigolds, more tomatoes all along here. And then this is rosemary. And then this is lavender that both of these I had in my little containers up on top of my deck. And they were in the little milk jug greenhouse. And the lavender kind of has died back. I don't know if it's really going to survive. Rosemary's doing great, but lavender, I think it kind of dies back anyway. And I don't know, we'll see if it comes back next year. It's questionable. And then I did finally get an echinacea plant to bloom. I thought that maybe I had one, and so I moved it over here from out. It was over there amongst my herbs, and I moved it out just to maybe get a little more sun and stuff to it, and I think it is doing a little bit better over here. So it is putting up a bunch of leaves. So, and I've got several tomatoes in there that I could probably go ahead and pick. But I think, guys, that is mostly the garden tour. I did finally get my 4 big beds. They're all built. I need to kind of decide exactly where I'm going to put these beds. I am unsure if I'm going to leave them all as 4 individual beds or if I'm going to stack them up, because you can stack these and have like 2 taller beds. I am not sure yet what I'm going to do. I'd like to have 4 beds, so we'll see, because I was hoping to maybe put some herbs and other stuff in there this next year. So I'm not sure, but this one needs to come back a little bit, and then I've got to figure out, I could maybe like scoot them down a little bit, because I do have some space between the trellis, so I definitely could scoot them down a little bit, and I could probably move them back just a little bit too. But this one here needs to come back to be able to give a little more space. I need more of a walkway in between. And then I'll probably pull this one down my way just a little bit because it's got a pretty good walkway there, and I would like to be able to have a little bit more of a walkway in between. So I think that's what I may try to do. This one here's got a little bit more of a walkway, but I can adjust them slightly. But that's kind of the new layout currently of the garden. So we'll just kind of stop here in the middle and just kind of give you a little overview of everything, of what we're looking like. I'll kind of go a little slow. And that's kind of what this side of the garden is looking like. And I still have got a few bags of soil over there, which is great, because my thoughts is those wooden beds, I'm going to fill them up with soil so that I can plant my fall brassicas in there, because I have some broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage growing. So that is going to be my plan. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my garden tour here for July. And before I go, I just wanted to say keep tending, keep thriving, and let's grow together. I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye, friends.